got really dark. Here we go. Midlife Moms on location today. Okay, that's all. Hey. Yeah.
Good day.
Good day. It is a beautiful day.
It's so nice. Yes, we just walked and got ourselves Americano.
A Revel coffee.
It doesn't even say it on the cup.
It doesn't
just
actually say it on the cup.
Seeing the trees for the forest. You
Seeing
can compost this.
what?
It says right there.
Seeing
the trees for the forest.
There you go.
You can compost this cup.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because you can't Tim Hortons, which I just realized you can't recycle Tim Hortons cups.
Right. See, that's what I never know if you can't the lids, but you can the cup.
Gosh,
So
it's
you
so
can't.
confusing.
So for all the times I've put in recycling,
Sorry.
you don't actually.
And apparently it ruins like the whole load of recycling. If you
Oh.
throw it in, it like once it gets to the facility, that load gets. I gotta close this.
Well, I feel like too when you don't wash things, like when you put them in the recycling, if you don't rinse out like jars and cans, that screws it up too.
Normally, aren't we like this? I feel like if I started this over, we could be sideways and there'd be more of us.
Right.
But that's
anyways,
okay. We have a good topic for today. We're just talking about like living in the moment and like being present with where you are. Because I feel like sometimes it's easy to let your mind go to everything that you should be doing in your life. Like right now, we're in Stratford. We decided, she came with me today. I had to get some stuff done. And because we don't get a whole lot of time like this, it was nice just to come along. Let's get a coffee. But then I'm thinking, oh, I've got so much stuff to do tonight. And when I get home, I got to do this. And I'm like, oh, why am I thinking about that? I need to just be thinking about the fact that, hey, we're catching up. We haven't seen each other in a few days. And we're just, I should just be in the moment.
Yes. I think that, I mean, look at it, like just trying to cram stuff into a period of time. I said yesterday, or 2 days ago, I was in Stratford and I was running around trying to get all these errands done. And I actually called one of the places I was going to and I said, listen, can you have what I need ready? Because I'm literally trying to cram as much shit into the shortest period of time that I possibly can. Can you have that ready?
I'll give you 4 minutes.
Right. So, I mean, why do we do that as moms specifically? Like,
I don't know.
And
do you schedule?
Do
you schedule your day? Do you schedule like, say at 3 o'clock, from 3 till 3:30, I'm going to go to Stratford and do errands?
No, but I do think that you should, because when I do, actually yesterday, I was sitting down and I wrote down like 3 phone calls I had to make. I had to book a few appointments. So as I could check them off for my own self, I got to get my laser done, my waxing, and a hair appointment. So
well, no, but we had that talk about like how you do, you are a people pleaser and you do everything for everybody else.
I know. I'm the last one on the list. So in my daily routine, I please everybody. Don't make me the only one. I'm a people pleaser.
She's a people pleaser.
I try to satisfy everybody, and then at the end of the night, you're just like
the last one pleased.
Need some satisfaction, whatever that entails. I don't know.
No, but yes, I feel like we need to be more in the moment. You were saying how you were playing with your daughter, and in the time that you were playing with her, your mind was wandering.
Yeah, well, I had to force myself to be in the moment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm a multitasker. I think lots of parents are multitaskers.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of doing one thing, you might as well quick start this other thing. And then for somebody like me, like I have like pretty sure some attention deficit going on, and like I'm
diagnosed later in life, of course.
True. But yeah, like but staying focused on one thing and enjoying the moment rather than...
I think it's hard as moms. I think we have to, maybe not just moms. I know let me just quick say this. I had a lady send a message to us saying, I really like your videos and I appreciate that it's not all mom related.
Right.
So I do want to like also focus on the fact that this could be for adults in general, or women, or, moms. People generally just live busy lives. I think we pack our lives so full of everything these days, and it's tough to balance everything. So I think that's why we become multitaskers, and that's why while we're doing one task, we're thinking about what's coming next and what we need to do next.
Right. Or starting something else, like whether or not it's like your daily thing. Oh, I'm sitting here cooking dinner. I'll quick throw a load of laundry in.
Yeah.
Or if it's just focusing on something that is meaningful to you in your life, picking like one important thing to
Yeah.
focus on rather than trying to do everything and then feeling unsatisfied, right?
Nobody wants to be
No, because
unsatisfied.
then you end up in this midlife situation where you're like, am I doing what I should be doing?
Well, right? And this is where I'm at. Like, I'm just feeling, I don't know what's happening with me lately, but I feel like my whole life is chaotic at the moment. And it's like I'm having trouble focusing on the things. I'm holding my charger because my low battery
Telling you.
keeps flashing. I feel like I'm having trouble focusing on the things that are important to me, the things that I want, like building my business and writing my book and all this. But none of it even matters to me at the moment. And I don't know why. It seems like for the last month or 5 weeks or so, I've been like checked out. There's just so much other stuff going on in my life. Maybe it's the busy schedule that we have with our kids' sports right now that's causing me to have this feeling, but maybe it's my age. Maybe it's where I'm at in my job. I don't know what it is, but it's I gotta freaking get it under control.
Right. And
Because
there's-
it's causing like chaos even in my house. I feel
Yeah.
disorganized in my whole life. And then I said I need Marie Kondo. And Mandy was like, no.
Well, I watched a couple of her episodes and I did throw some shit out, I'm not going to lie, because she wants you to have things that are meaningful and that bring you joy. She literally does this. So, like clothes, like I literally the other day was cleaning up my undergarment drawer. I found 3 pairs of maternity underwear. I actually texted Jesse.
Yes, she
I'm like,
did.
I literally
And
found
what were they
3
with?
pairs. My garter. Like, I don't even know why I had that. But then these 3 maternity underwears, which sadly, I still wear them to bed sometimes. But I got rid of them because I was like... ain't no
because
need to
Chris
keep it-
doesn't want those in bed.
Well, and because
Let
my
me tell ya.
youngest is 8 years old, so that's
Yeah.
a long time to freaking...
We don't need to hold on to maternity underwear anymore.
So basically, you get rid of all the stuff that you don't need, clothes that you haven't worn in a year. Like I had stuff with one thing with a tag on it still. It's like, it's painful.
It's just
to throw
about
out.
organizing your life.
Yeah, but
Organizing and scheduling.
yes, because I think when you schedule, do you have like
I have
find
this great
lists
big
are good.
whiteboard and this big chalkboard that I had all these plans of, like your New Year's resolution. I got all this stuff put up after Christmas to help like organize my life. And I used them for like the first couple weeks and then all of a sudden life took over and it
you
was
don't
like,
use it.
I try to still, but I think there's less and less information being put on there every
Oh.
week. The only thing that's really put on the whiteboard is the hockey schedule. Other than that, everything else just kind of falls to the wayside. And I need to get back to, and maybe it's like a conversation like this that's going to get me in check.
Yeah.
And it's going to make me realize that, my life seems so much more organized when I actually schedule stuff in.
Yes, and I do that every Sunday night. I clean the whiteboard. I have Monday to Sunday, everything's in there. The kids have their work schedules, whatever.
Yep.
And you can just see everything. And something else I've started doing this week is in the mornings for me, because my kids don't make their own lunches and they're way past the age where they should be. I find lunches to be a complete pain in the ass in the morning because we just don't, there's no routine. So I've started this week, every night I have made kids lunches at night and had it in the fridge, and it's so satisfying just to pull it out and put it in their backpack. I don't even have to worry about it, like while I'm making dinner. Sandwich is like Subway.
Yep.
So little things like that. Like, what are some tips that you have that you do that make your life easier, whether it's an organizing tip, whether it's a routine tip?
Dance season brain. Yeah, that makes sense. I think, she said I call it dance season brain.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of feel like me, it's like hockey season brain. Like I'm just mind fucked. If I can actually say that, that's what it feels like. Sorry for my language, but
and see, I feel, and
what it
yeah, I
feels
get that would make sense. But for me, I don't have like this super busy schedule, so I feel like when everybody, you say to me, "What's new?" Nothing. I'm boring. Like, I don't want to be boring.
you're boring. You say that, and people ask me how my weekend was, and I'm like, what did I do? I don't remember. Because I just, there's just so much chaos in my life that I can't remember what I did yesterday. Because I'm already thinking about what I got to do tomorrow.
Well, I didn't do anything, but I still don't remember. And I'm going to blame that on the fact that I'm almost 40. So I don't know what you call that.
Oh,
Not
man.
remembering what you did yesterday.
Yeah.
But,
Well, either way, I feel like organized lives make for easier lives.
definitely.
And if you have any tips for staying organized, or like maybe like staying organized and staying with it, like I'm fine for a couple of weeks and then all of a sudden, like I say, I kind of I let life take over and I become not organized.
Right. And I think what they say is you have to do things consistently for 3 weeks
21
or
days,
something
yep.
to make it be like a habit, like it's just a natural thing. So
Okay, I gotta try
Sticking
and
to that.
make it past 4 days, and then if I can get past 4
Right.
days, I can get past 21 days for sure.
yeah, right.
Okay, well, this is Midlife Moms
I'm
on
literally
location
cooking
today.
in
It
this
is
car.
so
It's
hot.
hot.
If you haven't been outside today, make sure you get outside because
Get
it
out
is
there.
beauty.
It is.
All right, we'll see you guys in a few days.
Yes.